If you want a simple way to capture ideas, save important information, and keep everything organized in one place, Evernote can be a great free tool to start with. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Evernote for free, step by step, so you can sign up, create notes, organize your content, and understand the main limits of the free plan before you get started. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. First, go to Evernote's homepage in your browser. You can do this by typing evernote.com into the address bar. Once the site loads, look for the Start for Free button. Click that, and Evernote will give you a few sign-up options. You can continue with your Google account, your Apple account, or sign up using your email address. Choose the method that's easiest for you and follow the on-screen instructions to finish creating your account. After you sign up, Evernote will take you into your workspace. At this point, you can use Evernote right in your web browser, which is the easiest way to get started for free. If you prefer, you can also download the desktop or mobile apps from Evernote's download page. That gives you flexibility so you can take notes on your computer, tablet, or phone, depending on what works best for you. Now, let's create your first note. Look for the green plus note button, which is usually on the left sidebar or on the main create screen. Click it and a new note will open. At the top, add a clear title so you can find it later. Then click into the note body and start typing or paste in text that you already have. This could be meeting notes, a checklist, a class summary, a grocery list, a project plan, or anything else you want to save. Once you have your note created, the next step is organization. Evernote uses notebooks to group similar notes together. On the free plan, there are limits, so it's important to know what you get before you rely on it too heavily. The free plan lets you use one notebook and store up to 50 notes. That means Evernote is best for light use, personal note-taking, or testing out the platform before deciding if you want to upgrade later. If you only have one notebook, think of it as your main folder. You can put all your important notes there, and then use strong titles and search to find what you need quickly. If you're using Evernote for school, work, or personal planning, keep your notes simple and focused so you stay within the free plan limits. That way, you won't run into surprises later. Another important limit on the free plan is device syncing. Evernote Free only allows syncing across one device, so if you start using it on your laptop, for example, you may not want to keep it connected on several other devices at the same time. If you ever go over that limit, open your settings, go to devices, and manage your connected devices there. You may need to unsync an older device so the one you want to use stays active. Now let's talk about search, because this is one of Evernote's most useful features. On the left side of the app, you'll find a search bar. Type in a keyword, phrase, or topic, and Evernote will help you instantly find matching notes. This is especially helpful if you've been using the app for a while and need to locate something fast. In some cases, Evernote can even help find text inside handwritten documents, which makes it even more powerful for organizing information. A good way to use the free version is to keep your notes neat and searchable. Use clear titles, add useful keywords inside your notes, and keep your content organized. For example, if you have a note about a project, include the project name in the title and maybe a few related terms inside the note itself. That makes search much more effective and saves time later. If you're just getting started, here's a simple workflow you can follow. First, sign up for a free account. Second, open the web app or install the app on your device. Third, create your first note with a clear title. Fourth, save a few related notes in your notebook. Fifth, use search whenever you need to find something quickly. That's really the core of using Evernote for free without overcomplicating it. Keep in mind that the free plan is designed for basic use. It's great for trying the app, taking simple notes, and testing the organization tools, but it does have limits on notebooks, notes, and devices. So if you plan to use Evernote heavily, you'll want to keep an eye on those restrictions. Still, for many people, the free version is enough to get started and see whether it fits their workflow. And that's it. You now know how to use Evernote for free, how to create notes, organize them with notebooks, manage the device limit, and search your content when you need it. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more helpful tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.